On this video, Fiorentina decided to sell their club. Alexandro says he doesn't want to stay at Juventus, and KARSDORP is ready to have his medical for Roma. What's up, everybody? I'm Marco Messina.
And I'm Michael Cantaros.
And welcome back to Italian Football TV. This is part one of two of our daily Serie transfer news recap, and we're going to start off with some Sampdoria news right now. Luis Muriel looks like he's leaving Sampdoria. Despite renewing his contract with Sampdoria recently, Sevilla have offered 22 million plus 6 million in bonuses, and it seems like he's on the verge of joining Sevilla. A hefty price, but man, disappointed. Our friend Muriel.
Taylor Swift, baby!
Seems like he might be leaving the Serie.
Give him a little call, hopefully he stays.
We're gonna have to go to Spain now and see him. Inzaghi didn't come to an agreement with Albania. This is some Venezia news, and he's gonna stay at Venezia instead. We were reporting last week that there was an option of joining the Albanian national team. It seems like that's off the table. Fiorentina surprisingly today announced official announcement saying that they are looking for concrete offers to sell Fiorentina. Very disappointing. Michael and I have been there.
Oh my!
Check out that vlog. Fiorentina, so sad that they're gonna sell their club. Delle Valle looks like he doesn't want to own it anymore.
Yes, it does look like there was a lot of problems when we did go there. We talked to a few people about the club with its ownership, so maybe it's not the worst idea. And maybe if the Chinese can buy it, they can bolster it.
Too much Chinese over here. Fiorentina. Find an Italian.
The mercato so they can get some good transfers.
No, yeah, I think it's actually a good thing. Delle Valle has a cap on where he wants to take Fiorentina. He's happy with where they are, and maybe a new owner who's more ambitious and who wants to take this club to the next level would be better for Fiorentina and their fans, because it looks like a lot of their players do want to leave this summer. So there's definitely something behind the scenes that we don't fully understand. With Juventus news, Alexandro today, according to Sky Italia, Juve offered Alexandro a contract extension and he rejected because apparently he only wants to join Juventus.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
And now Chelsea are ready to make some serious offers and make some moves to increase their offers to get this deal done. That again comes from Sky Italia.
This is not good news. I'm trying to think what other reason is for Alexandro to leave other than the money. You can Juve are a better squad. They've been in the Champions League final 2 times in 3 years, and Chelsea haven't been in it this year. They're gonna be in it this year with Conte. What other motivation for him is there to leave other than doubling his salary?
Money, and maybe he wants to test his faith in England. He knows that he could get a very high offer right now, and what Juve can pay him is very different than what Chelsea can pay him, and that's what it comes down to. And if his ambitions aren't there, I think that it's actually very scary. A lot of Juve fans are not liking this, losing a big player every summer. You know, they should all stay to build something, and it's very strange that he wants to leave. I think that we need to talk about that a little bit more. Not on today, because today's just for transfer news, but that's the latest news. Not confirmed yet, but it seems like it's going more and more likely that Juventus are going to sell Alexandro, which really I'm very against. Nice are interested in Lichtsteiner. They start qualification for their Champions League in August, so they want to bring him in soon. But first, they need to understand if Lichtsteiner will leave. Since Dani Alves is going to Manchester City, Lichtsteiner might actually stay at Juventus another year. Last year, he was on the verge of joining Inter. This year, he might stay because Dani Alves is leaving.
A series of events over here. Yeah, I was thinking he's getting older. He's not going to play with Dani Alves. I then came with the surprise that Dani Alves was going to leave. So it looks like they're going to need someone on that right flank over there. Unless they get someone else, which is tough. They're going to need a replacement. And Sandro looks like they're going to leave. Juve got to get some new players.
Juve haven't presented their 40 million euro offer for Federico Bernardeschi yet. Federico wants to leave Fiorentina. He's ready to not renew with the club. He's just waiting for a good offer and for Fiorentina to accept. And with the ownership of their club, it just looks more and more likely that Bernardeschi is leaving this summer, as well as a few others. Juve tried to sign Paredes from Roma, who seems set to join Zenit. Sky Italia are reporting that Juve tried to sign Paredes before Zenit's deal was done. They tried to swoop in, but Roma do not want to sell to any other team in Italy. Last year, they sold Pjanic to Juventus because of that release clause. This year, they say there's no release clause, we're not selling him to Juventus.
They definitely learned their lesson for that one, but I wish Paredes could stay in the Serie A because he has so much potential. Over the couple of seasons, he grew so much, and we're saying keep your eye out on him, and that suck of him on loss now and go to Russia.
Yeah, I agree with you. But speaking about players coming in for Roma, it seems like KARSDORP tomorrow will be having his medical for Roma. Actually, today. This video is going up for tomorrow. So today, KARSDORP is expected to have his medical. It's either today or tomorrow. So expect that one to happen. Deal is done. Everything has been finalized. And the young player is joining AS Roma. This was actually something new. Roma are interested in Stefan Jovetic. Monchi is thinking about signing him since his deal to Sevilla. From Inter to Sevilla is not done yet. Sevilla close to getting Muriel. Roma are thinking about swooping in for Jovetic. And last news for Roma, Berardi's agent confirmed that after the Euros will be in some talks with Sassuolo. It's time he makes that next step in his career, and Roma has been a big place, highly interested in Berardi because Di Francesco, their new coach, has worked under him for so long. So Berardi might go, but still there's a big problem because Sassuolo want almost 50 million for Berardi.
There's a time to go right now. Eusebio Di Francesco is the coach of Roma. It's time to move. Even though he has been the best after his injury, he's got to move on from Sassuolo.
But not for 50 million. If I'm Roma, no way.
It's too much.
No way you're taking that big of a risk.
Top, so that's still too. I feel like that's still too much. 25 is fair.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, that is all the news from today. Let us know. Actually, watch part 2 because part 2 you'll be complete on all the Serie A news. But that is all the news for part 1. Let us know in the comment section below everything you thought on what we said, and we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao,
ragazzi.